Right now, time for sports. Let's bring in Mike Cozzi. Morning, Mike.
Good morning.
How was your weekend?
It was all right. A little cold, a little wet.
Yeah, we had some areas up here we had anywhere from 1 to 3 inches of snow on Friday, and then it was just been blustery and cold the whole weekend long. So, and what the heck? I guess we got it. But by the end of the week, Mike, it'll be 60 degrees for you. So don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's going to be nice. I'm looking forward to it because it's the Breeders' Cup this weekend. And if I go to Monmouth Park to bet it, if you sit inside, you have to sit in solitary confinement with your mask on. But being it's going to be nice out, I'll sit out in the sun.
That's it. So it'll be good for you. All right, well, let's go to sports. First of all, how did our picks work out yesterday?
We won with Kansas City and Buffalo, and we lost with Baltimore. Lamar Jackson, he's great. 13 completions, 2 picks. Yeah, he's an MVP. He can't spell MVP, you know.
Now, how about the Patriots and Cam Newton losing the ball?
The Fig lost again.
And all he had to do was kneel down, and they could have gotten a field goal, but he fumbled the ball, and that was just the Patriots are, what are they, 2-4 now? Amazing.
I don't know. I know they have a lot more losses than wins.
Yeah. And
did you watch any of that?
Did
you see any of it?
I don't watch the individual games.
But you had the red zone on?
Yeah, and so
Did you see his helmet, specially made for his locks?
Yeah, I did. You know, that's the first thing I look for when they switch to that game. And you're right.
Right, you see it?
Yeah.
It's like an oblong helmet.
Yeah. But he obviously it's. I don't know what they're going to do, but they have to get through the rest of the year. But he's not. This is his first and last year in New England. I can tell you that.
No doubt.
Yeah. All right. But in other games, once again, how bad is the NFC East?
How bad is football? Period.
Yeah, well, yeah, but the NFC East is just. I mean, I did watch a portion of last night's game. Right, the first quarter, between the Cowboys and Philadelphia, and. Philadelphia is the class of the East, but that doesn't say much. But it was just horrible. So tonight we have to do our picks.
We did them already.
Yeah, that's right.
We both took Tampa.
Yeah, we did.
I have it written down.
Okay, so that's all set. That'll be another underwhelming game tonight.
It's funny. Yesterday morning with the time change, I was up early, and a good friend of mine whose daughter I taught and still teach plays softball, so they had a big showcase. They had like 6 fields going on at the same time. It was great, and I went there yesterday, and one of their friends is a Kansas City fan. He said he bet Kansas City. I said, well, what are you giving? He said 21. I said, don't worry about it. Gave the 21 covered. I said, I'll go one further. You can bet a parlay. You can bet this parlay every week. Bet against the Jets and the Giants. You'll make money every weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, the Jets are just and they traded
they're
away.
Just as bad.
What? Yeah, they're just but the Giants are a little bit better than the Jets.
No, they're your favorite team, so you want to think they're a little bit better.
They are. They've got one win.
They're just as bad. Ask an impartial person; they'll say they both stink.
Well, they do both stink. It's just a question of how much they stink.
That's like saying you stepped in a big pile of doo-doo or a little pile of doo-doo.
I'd much rather
a pile of doo-doo.
I'd like the little pile better than the big pile.
Still smells the same.
All right, the Packers, they've got some problems too. All the teams do. It's just a really weird. Once again, anything can happen. Hey, did you see where Billy Tubbs died? He was an Oklahoma basketball coach. This is where I feel old. He was 85. I don't remember him. I don't remember him being that old.
We haven't seen him on TV for probably 30 or 40 years.
I know, but you hear Billy Tubbs and
I know.
And how about
the run and gun Oklahoma team?
How about Michigan State beating Michigan? This has to be Harbaugh's last year at Michigan, especially cap it off.
I mean, that's a team that Rutgers beat, and you can't beat them.
Yeah.
How about Rutgers? What happened now? All of a sudden, the march to the championship's over. They got smacked around. If it wasn't for a late touchdown, the score would have been even more embarrassing. They are what they are. Second fiddle. See where
Stanton is going to stay with the Yankees? He's not going to opt out?
Would you?
No. I would not at all.
You're not going to get as much money as the Yankees are paying you. Nobody's going to give you that, so why would you leave?
That's That's pretty amazing.
I mean, he might stink, but he's not stupid.
That's right. That's right.
You got all that barrels of money sitting in front of you, and all you have to do is say, I do. You're not going to get that anywhere. Especially, I mean, nobody's as foolish as the Yankees. They pay people that consistently get hurt and don't produce. Anywhere he goes, he'll get a pay cut. So he's not going anywhere. They have to pay him until the contract's done.
All right. Anything else in sports?
Yeah. Racing is over at Belmont. You know what that means? 6 months of aqueduct.
Is that good or bad?
That's bad. The reason why it's bad is because the dynamic duo of New York government, also known as Vladimir Lenin and Karl Marx, they've deemed that no one can go to the racetrack. But guess what? Aqueduct's connected to a casino. What are they going to do now? The casinos are open. What are these two wonder children, the governor and mayor of New York, going to decide now? How are they going to try to kill horse racing now?
Well, we'll see.
I'm sure they'll find a way.
Yeah.
I guess the racetracks take up too much prime property in New York. They can put up free housing or something.
I don't know about that, but I don't think they'll ever get rid of racing in New York. So.
Well, they're trying to kill it as best as they can.
Probably, but then again, I don't delve into that stuff. I got enough problems. See, you're an avid person that goes to the track and mets and stuff, and I'm just a bystander that looks in occasionally and hopes to make a little money every now and then.
Yeah, well, there's in New York alone, there are probably 30,000 jobs that are affiliated with the racetrack that people don't know about, and by them killing it, there's 30,000 people unemployed.
And there's a lot of people. It's a big industry. It really is. There's no doubt about it.
Barriers, haze, leather people. There's more than people that punch tickets and walk the horses to the front and back.
Well, how about the physicians, the doctors? I mean, the veterinarians. I mean, and how
about the poor little guy that probably doesn't even have an American green card that's cleaning out the stalls every day? How about them?
Or the people that feed
they're one and the same. The people that feed them are one and the same. They do all that work. There's no cook. There's no cleaner. It's one guy who does everything for the horse.
Yeah,
people don't understand what's entailed in this stuff. They think it's a fantasy world. Now, there's a lot of people back there taking good care of a lot of horses, and the New York government's trying to destroy it.
All right. With that being said, we'll see what happens with the New York Giants against Tom Brady.
They get killed. Tom Brady takes out all his angst for those 2 lucky Super Bowl wins tonight.
You're probably right. But I won't be watching. That's okay. All right.
Me neither. I'll be doing schoolwork.
All right, Mike. I'll speak to you tomorrow.
Have a great day, guys.
Mike Cozzi with the Check on Sports this morning here on Robin Hood Radio.